All right, I have a situation at a location that really isn't a situation, but it is, and I can explain. I'm going to change something. So this minimum changeover is 2 degrees on this one. So we're going to change that. So what happens is we are in North Georgia, and the weather here is very interesting. It's very inconsistent. So if we go to menu, let's go to edit the schedule. Okay. Let's do all the days because we are just the same here all the time. I literally just need one. All right, we're gonna tell it. I'm not actually ever gonna change the temperature in here. 7:30, and then it's gonna close at 11. All right, so when the building opens, so here's the 2 degree thing, right? So they're always gonna stay within 2 degrees of each other. So previously this was 3 degrees. So what happened was this was 73, which means you could only get this to 71, which this was 70 before. So in the morning, when it's 68 degrees outside, it heats to 70. And then in the heat of the day, when it's 78 degrees outside, it cools to 73. Well, what happens is the owner of this location comes in here in the evening and the ambient is about 73 at that point. So you come from 73 degrees outside to 73 degrees inside and it doesn't feel cold. And so it's like, why is it so warm in here? Well, because 73 isn't great. So we move it to 71, right? And that feels good for him at 8 p.m. When he's here and it's 73 outside, you walk into 71, it feels good. Problem is, now the next morning when it's 68 degrees outside, it only heats to 69. And then, you know, they come in the morning and it's sitting between 69 and 71 and it's just stale and nothing's happened. And it's like, oh, it's muggy in here, it's stale. So like, you can't win for losing. I have changed it to 2 degrees, which is gonna give me 69, 71. And I'll be honest, I don't care. We're not juggling energy efficiency. Right now, we're juggling building management. 69 to 71. Nope. I want my fan on all the time. And my unoccupied fan can be auto. But my occupied fan is definitely going to be on. Okay, so let's review. So the fan is on during occupied from 7:30 until 11. And then the only difference is the fan is going to rest when it's satisfied. So that's it. Done. Saved. I guarantee you what's going to happen now is cooling to 71, you know, he's going to come in at some point and it's going to feel too cold. And then it's going to be, why does it feel so cold in here? Because is there a thermostat that adjusts to the ambient temperature? So I can do that with my control by web system, but I don't just want to do it with a time schedule, because if I were to assume from 7 p.m. forward, the ambient is lower, and so let's change, you know, I could do that. I could say from 10 to noon, let's do this. And then from noon to 5, let's really make sure it stays 71 so it's cold in there. And then from 5 to 8, let's change it. But I don't think that solves the problem, because again, with our weather, it's pouring rain. All of a sudden it's colder when normally it's hot. We get a little sweep through and then it's hot when normally it's cold. It's just, what do you do?